Yeah.
Well, today's debate is going to be about the Olympic political issues or the sports itself. We have two parties, one who thinks that sports are more important than politics, and a party who thinks that political issues are more important than the sports. Well, first, the statements of both parties.
Well, we believe that in the end the Olympic Games are meant to be about sports because it started as a sports event and not about a political event.
And it's tradition, so I think we keep that.
We believe the Olympics are more about politics and sports. You see the economic impact of every event, the trades brokered at the events.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good point, but we think that the Olympics can bring long-term change. It's only for temporary. It's not for a long time. It will be changed. It's only when the Olympics are there, then it will be changed, but not after it.
And do you have proof about the short-term statement? Why do you think it's short-term and not long-term?
Because when you look at the Olympics of Sochi, they had only a bubble, and inside the bubble it changed a lot. And but after the Olympics, the bubble will break it up and.
Well, still the resorts and the slopes and stuff will still be there in 10 years or more.
Yeah, but look at London. Not every accommodation is used, so it's built for nothing.
Well, they in London they had a lot of accommodations they could take away after the Olympic Games.
Yeah, but not all of it.
They-
Some are there and they are not used, so it's.
Well,
Do you have
like
examples?
Yes,
Also-
London.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
London,
but the
but-
stadiums that are used in the Olympics. You have example of a stadium that is not in use at the moment?
Yeah, it's called a bird nest, I guess.
Yeah,
Bird
I know.
nest.
I know.
No, the bird nest is not in London.
That's in,
No,
in
but
Beijing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
another
It's not
example.
used
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, it's used
Okay.
for soccer, but not. Of nee, Bird's Nest was Southern America, Southern Africa.
Yeah, that's possible too, but it's not used
Yeah.
anymore.
But then also, normally Sochi is a summer place, and there are a lot of accommodation for
Winter games.
winter games, and
Okay.
yeah, I think they will not be used, and it will not give a chance. Yeah, different with politics statement.
Well, the hotels are can be used during the summer and the winter times.
Yeah,
but they
the-
were
that's
safe because they were in a bubble, and after the Olympics, the security and everything kind of fell down, and it's not safe anymore.
Well,
But
why
was-
is it not safe anymore?
Well, what she means is, look, the Olympic Games are only a short time, right? I mean, they're in Sochi and only in Sochi, but that doesn't mean that just be. Yeah, doet hij nog?
Yeah.
just by organizing the Olympic Games in Sochi means it can prove the whole Russia. You know, look, and I also believe that it's not only an economic matter, because that's what you just said. It has a lot of economic benefits, and yes, it does. But when we talk about politics, it's like the matter of gay people in Russia. And I don't see how the Olympic Games can prove a matter like that.
Why not?
Well, why would it?
Yeah, but because of the Olympics and the gay matter, you
Mhm.
just said, everybody is thinking about that problem, about the gays. So
Yes.
also Russia thinks about the gays, but they don't react on that. But everybody is still thinking about the how do you say that? Verschil.
difference.
The difference. Nee, dat was niet. But doesn't matter. But the economic impact, what do you think, is at the moment of the Olympic Games? So you said about the hotels and that kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but during the event, a lot of political leaders come to the event to talk about economic things between the countries. So
Yes.
between Russia
Well, but
and the United States. So it's not only during the Olympic Games, but it's for a long term. So that's why I disagree for the short term statement you just said.
We saw the example last week where our king and Putin were sharing a beer in the Holland Heineken house. Well, that's just an example of two countries, the leaders of two countries coming together to talk, and it's not just for economical reasons, but they can also talk politics or just share a bond, which would help in the long term.
Well, but I think we all saw the interview, the conversation between Rutte and Putin, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's what Rutte himself already said, that he didn't believe that it was very helpful for, well, let's put out the gay situation in Russia. He said it himself. And we all saw that it didn't really have an effect on him.
Yeah, but not only the gay
No,
statement.
but it's just an example.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
but
but
there
the
are
whole
more at
statement.
stake. There are economic statements
Well, yes,
where
well, I
they're going
already
to
said
discuss.
it. I believe it has
Yeah,
economic
okay.
benefits for a
Yeah.
country, and that it can help build the infrastructure.
Yeah,
Yeah, the roads
In
and
it,
everything.
but
Yeah,
that's
of
not
course.
specifically politics.
but the whole gay rights discussion is still politics
But
and not about sports.
But I guess
Yeah.
it's
Yes, but
we
that's
are,
what you said. So what you're saying is that gay rights in Russia are politics, not sports.
Yes,
But how do the Olympic Games
affect.
affect
Well,
on
Well,
they
I-
affect it because the whole world is focused on Russia during the Olympics.
I think we all agree the Olympics have economic benefit, but I guess we all say that the gay people are not getting better in Russia with the Olympics. So I guess we have this statement out
Well,
Yeah,
for now,
yeah.
and I guess we need to
discussed.
go to another one.
Yeah, I also think that. Well, the next statements.
We believe the Olympics are a way to promote understanding and peace during the event, where countries come together, can talk about. It's pretty much the same point as we just came on, but Olympics were meant as a worldwide event, where together with sports you can create a good atmosphere to come together.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Is it?
I believe it brings people together. It's one of these statements the Olympics said in history. It's bringing nations together. But
Yeah.
I still don't see. Look, it's great, and I also believe that it can enlighten problems in the politics of a country. But it's what we just
So you
said.
agree?
I agree that it
Okay.
can that it can bring problems in a nation forward, so that the whole world thinks is aware of this problem. But I don't see how it can help solve these problems, because one of the proofs that we found was the Olympic Games in Beijing, and we have found a list with all the benefits that it has caused, but it has done not very much for the people in Beijing itself.
And do you have any proof of that?
Yes, we have our source.
We
Yeah,
have
but-
our warrant there, and you can read it after the meeting.
Okay.
Well, still, if there's no proof when the world is focused on it.
Well, the time is up for this debate. This discussion will continue in another time, in another place. So thank you all for giving your statement and your opinion about this issue.
Topic.